Hello and welcome. Today we are in the best ship of 2024, the Libertad. She is an absolute monster. The secondaries on this ship are literally the best there is. And they have a lot of range, which means that you are a very scary battleship, because on top of that you also have a bunch of other things which don't really make you a top tier battleship, but combined, things like the acceleration, the guns are pretty decent, the armor's pretty decent, right? It's a decent battleship. Not the best. Actually, without the secondaries it would actually be probably the worst battleship. But these secondaries are so very powerful that it makes the Libertad a very strong ship. But, you just saw the ship move. It moves kind of like a cruiser. It even looks a little alien, right? It turns on a dime. It accelerates like a cruiser. It feels a little off. But this does make her an incredible force with the secondaries. Now, granted, 85,000 HP for a secondary ship or a brawling ship doesn't make it the best, right? Because if you're trying to go and brawl, you're gonna have to tank, and 85k is not like a huge amount. It's not like the German battleships. However, the power of the secondaries absolutely make up for that. I might have gotten myself into trouble already. I got so greedy. I wanted to go and secondary the incomparable that, well, I put myself into a bit of a bad position. There's an Ipiranga on my broadside and an incomparable ahead of me, but also a Shimakaze 5 kilometers from my ship. Luckily though, she has already launched all her torpedoes. I did eat one of them, but still, it's a pretty sketchy position to be in. So I'm just gonna start backing off. Now, these secondaries are still crazy powerful. Wait, did the CV attack me? No. Is that the CV planes? Where are those torpedoes coming from? Regardless, I ate another torpedo. It's very unfortunate. But I'm just gonna have to run, because eventually this Shimakaze is gonna reload her guns, and then I am in a lot of trouble. Although, funnily enough, basically the secondaries alone have dealt 1 billion damage to this incomparable, and she's actually running. But so will I, because Shima is scary. And technically this push has actually pushed the enemies far away enough that we have solid control of the decap. The worst thing that could happen is I would die, and then, the enemy team runs over this side of the map. Although I suspect that we're gonna have to actually back off either way. They have an Ipiranga, an incomparable, a Shimakaze, and 2 more ships, whereas for our team it's just me, Zao, Hayate, and the Orage is actually leaving even. So yeah, this is a flank we have to be defensive on and just back off. It's not really worth throwing our ships to try to hold on to it as hard as we can, especially since the CV comes and keeps attacking you. Oh, I think those torpedoes came from the Hildebrand. Yeah, that makes sense now. So technically, I guess we're being attacked by 2 aircraft carriers and a torpedo destroyer. Oh boy. Wait, am I gonna eat the torpedo here? Again? Oh no. Oh no. This is all my fault too. Terrible, terrible things. But I am actually thinking, should I maybe turn around and go back in again? I mean, the incomparable is pretty low. If Hayate spots the Shima, we'll absolutely trounce her. And I think I might be able to take the Ipiranga even with the HP I have right now. The trouble is, though, there's something in the decap. And we don't exactly know what it is. It could be another destroyer. Although the chance of that is tiny, right? Gearing was last spotted on the other side of... Yeah, never mind. It's probably not Gearing. But yeah, I'm really waiting for Hayate to go and do something about the Shima, because, I mean, Hayate should have done that, but at this point, nah. She shouldn't. We should just back off, because it's just me and the Hayate. They have a Shima, and an Ipiranga, and the Hildebrand, and the CV, and a... Is that a Minotaur? Can't read the minimap very well. Sadly, minimap is too far away, okay? It's too small. I can't read this tiny-ass text. Okay, the actual problem is that it's red. And sadly, encoders that are commonly used these days don't really work well with red. They kind of mess up red color a little bit. They make it a little bit blurrier than it should be. There are ways to work around this, but then usually the video editors don't work with that. Anyway, hello Minotaur. I guess now we know what capped the decap. Time to just... Wow, nice salvo, Aerroon. Completely missed. Luckily though, my secondaries can reach that far with my F key. Unfortunately, I can't spot the ship from that far away. And I think the Minnow will probably get away for now. I'm gonna just take shots on whatever I can, because... I mean, the point is to just retreat over here. Okay, Minotaur is opening up on the Hayate. That's not good for Hayate. Can we do something about it? Well, main guns take another 8 seconds to load. Possibly. Minnow is showing broadside. This time we're gonna lead them significantly more than we did previously. But I mean, this isn't like a Yamato or something, so I don't expect too much from this salvo. 11k, yeah, that's pretty good. Regardless, Hayate is low HP now. Shima still seemingly has a lot of HP, so retreat it is, since they still have a Hildebrand and the CV could still come and attack here again, so Hayate is gonna get spotted. She can't ambush the Shima anymore. So we'll just have to whittle the enemies down as they try to chase us. You know, if the Hildebrand just pushed and used her guns on me, and the Piranga as well, and the Minnow, they could just sink me with the guns. Now, elsewhere on the map, we're actually doing pretty well. Our team has a pretty good grasp on the A. Never mind. I thought we had a good grasp on the A cap. I mean, we're still gonna at least block it, but it's gonna be blocked by 2 battleships, so I don't know if they can actually take it. They might just get decapped consistently. Either way though, it shouldn't put us too far. Oh wait, why is she coming after me rather than the DD? This is actually a good thing, because our Hayate is so low that it's very tricky for the Hayate to survive all of these attacks. But if she's dropping 9k down. If she's dropping me, I can absorb some of that damage at least, right? Okay, so what do I do now? I think the best case scenario here is for me to wait a little bit for the Hildebrand to get within 12.5 kilometers so that my secondary will continue firing even once my F key has run out. And then hopefully the massive firepower of these gun secondaries will just delete the Hildebrand. I mean, these secondaries are very hard to... Like, they don't hit super hard, but they just slowly whittle you down, and before you know it, you are very low HP. Surely we're not getting hit by those torpedoes, right? I definitely need to bring my guns onto the Minotaur, though. Okay, we see the Shima. Unfortunately, this is at a very inopportune time, because I think the Minotaur is a bigger threat. I'm gonna use the F key, and secondaries will focus on the Shima, but I could not save the Hayate. Now, the Shima did launch her torps recently, so... not a threat from that now. Oh, and we got the shot. That's great news. This means we don't have to worry about that. Don't double fire. We have the damage control party immediately. Secondary should finish the Hildebrand off here. And now maybe I just don't fire my guns, because the only thing that's keeping me spotted right now is the Hildebrand's planes. If the Hildebrand's gone, I should become unspotted, right? Oh, never mind. The Ipiranga is close enough, but she's gonna get behind an island, so we should be okay. Now, it is a bit of a scary situation. I only have 18,000 HP, and I am being shot at by a Minotaur with a billion trillion damage per minute. But I am unspotted. You can't shoot what you can't see. Well, I guess you can try, but it probably won't work very well. Now, I think this might be a good time to just turn around my ship and sail at the Minotaur, because the Ipiranga is behind an island here, which means that I will surprise them, and on top of that I might be able to catch the Minotaur out of position and just take a nice salvo on her and be able to just delete her. Because right now I feel like we need it. It's a 5 versus 5 and the enemy has more HP. Well, not by that much, but my guns are probably gonna go down soon. Hello, Ipiranga. I guess we're fighting you. I was hoping I could catch the Minotaur, but if it's the Ipiranga, it's the Ipiranga. I only have 21,000 HP, so if Minotaur pops up, I'm probably gonna have to just point my bow directly at her. And we have to take care of the Ipiranga as quickly as we can. Oh, that fire is nasty. This early, because I have to damage control party it. I don't have the leeway of the HP. F key should come up. Then okay. I guess the guns are pretty good. Rest in peace, Ipiranga. And now we just chase the Minnow with our amazing secondaries. Oh, I just got shot from across the... I guess it must be the Yamato. Ooh, that's a bit sketchy. But hopefully I'll get into a position where Yamato cannot threaten me anymore. Luckily, our Orage is chasing the enemy CV. Now, usually that's a really bad thing. It's a dumb idea usually. Even now, it's not a great idea. But it has an unintended effect, which is that the Kaga is entirely focused on the destroyer rather than me. Because if the CV came in and did like 2 drops on me, that would pretty much seal the deal for the game, I think. But since the Kaga is busy with the Orage, this gives me time to try to go sail into the decap, try to take it back, and maybe even finish off the Minotaur, because our friendly Hildebrand will likely at some point spot her with the planes. So, the goal here is to get rid of the Minotaur if we can, and then, oh, I wanted to say provide assistance for the Orage, but I suppose that's not gonna happen. But we might run into the Kaga, and if we do this, we should isolate the enemy Yamato from fighting us, right? I don't think we can take a fight with the Yamato. She has way too much HP. I guess it's Hildebrand's Hydro that spotted those torps, maybe? I am out of heals and only 22k HP, so I don't know if I can... Well, I should be able to win a fight with the Ipiranga. The question is, can we sink the Minotaur anytime soon? And that's a bit of a... I don't know, is the answer. I think so. I hope so. I mean, it's the only thing we can try, because this game is going to come down to points. But something that's very important in this match is to get rid of the Kaga. If we can't get rid of the Kaga, I think she's gonna just eventually eat us. And their ships might be able to take cap zones to effectively give them the win by taking all the points. Oh! Kaga kept sailing! I thought she would actually like hide behind the island. This is incredibly lucky for us. Oh, this is a great thing. 22k damage, Kaga is toast. Okay, so we're gonna take out the CV. This is perfect. If Kaga had waited a little bit longer, this could have actually been sketchy for us, but because Kaga just sailed out from behind the island, this is perfect. Now we don't have to worry about the CV, so it's all about... I guess we can't fight the Minotaur anymore, at least I can't. I'm gonna have to focus entirely on the Ipiranga. Now, it was really important that we got rid of the Kaga there, because this allowed us to... Well, this will allow me to just focus on the Ipiranga alone. And well, right now on the Minotaur, but the focus is gonna be on this duel with the Ipiranga, because I'm gonna need every advantage I can get. I only have 20,000 HP. Ooh, Citadel. And Ipiranga has 40k, right? Which literally has double. But I hope my superior positioning and more powerful secondaries and guns and whatnot will give me a chance at victory here. Okay, never mind. Chance at victory? Look at that. He's lost 10,000 HP in like 5 seconds. Oh, she's even showing me broadside. Buddy, you're not supposed to do that. I think that might actually be it. Yep, goodbye. We lost 4k HP. 4,000 HP against a 40,000 HP Ipiranga. Actually, I suppose technically it's a permafire, so we'll lose more than 4,000. But like imagine if the enemy still had a CV, she would come in and strike me, and I would die from that strike. There's almost no chance I would survive. But because there's no CV, I can just go and take the B cap. And sure, they still have a fairly healthy Yamato left and the Minotaur that's running, but none of that matters. They are so far out of position that this is an unwinnable game for them. This is pretty much in the bag for us. Because I'm gonna take this capstone. Maybe Yamato and Minotaur can sink the Monarch and our CV. Sure, they'll get some points for that. But I'm gonna control 3 capstones. And eventually I'm gonna even potentially take the 4th. But Yamato's out of range. Come on! I really want the 300k. Yeah, Yamato took out the Pobeda, but still. 840 versus 770. So they're gonna sink the Monarch, right? Well, there's nothing for me to do. I'm just gonna sail straight into the A cap. So I might as well go look at what they're doing. Okay, Yamato's guns are pointed at the Monarch. Ooh, nice shot. Monarch is very dead. That's okay. We have enough points. Man, I'd really like to get 300k damage. But I suppose if I had really wanted, I could have gone through the middle and gotten that 300k, but would it have been worth losing the game? No, of course not. And me sailing into the A cap here pretty much guarantees victory. Because sure, they've taken out the Monarch and we're equal in points. But the problem is for them, there's only 1 minute on the clock, and we have 3 of the 4 capstones. And even if there was like another 2 or 3 minutes, I'm gonna take capstone number 4, and there's nothing they can do about it. I might only have 6,907 HP, but that's still 6,906 more than I need. Yamato could easily kill me in a single salvo, but if she never sees me, no CV, no spotting, nothing you can do. Now there is one more thing that can go wrong here. Our Hildebrand could die to the Minotaur somehow, which I find very unlikely considering Hildebrand is full HP and Minotaur had no HP, but the possibility was there. Oh, Yamato, can I get my 300k? Come on, come on, come on, surely, surely. Oh no, she dodged. Oh, 2,000 damage missing still. Oh, if she hadn't tried dodging there, I would have got my 300k. But I'll have to settle for a meager 298k damage. Man, what an incredible game. 3 close quarters experts, 5 citadels, Kraken, high caliber, Confederate, devastating strike, dreadnought, 298k damage, 3,508 base XP, and Hildebrand. Thank you very much. We couldn't have won it without you, and same for you, Mr. Orage. and for the Zhao. I don't know the rest, but you know what, Monarch? If you had been there, this game would have been a lot easier to win. It wouldn't have been anywhere near as amazing, but it would have been easier. Also, that Yamato played very well, right? Unfortunately, he just didn't have the backup. If their CV had played a little bit better, I think they would have won the game. Like, just if the CV had survived like an extra minute even, it would have changed the game. But she didn't. Courtesy, yours truly. Did I actually? Yeah, I sank the Kaga. 3.6 million potential damage. 85,000 damage directly from the secondaries. 17k from... Wait, what? Don't people say that, oh, the secondaries are so OP on the ship, that's all you need? Why did my main guns do 195k then? I guess maybe she is actually a pretty good battleship on her own regard, even if you remove the secondaries. Because I am a full secondary build. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support. And I hope I'll see you guys next time.